MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Stay tuned for Cardinals base. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can only win your first big league game once, and in his last start, he did just that. I'm sure that ball is put away someplace very special. Nothing more he'd like to do than get win number 2 here in this one.
Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off
Leading
today.
out for the Brewers, center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in St. Louis. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Ozuna is under it. And he hauls it down in the corner. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. First offering on its way. Sliders in for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Popped him up. Molina is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand 1. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Jimmy Nelson will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off
first.
the Cardinals, the first baseman, number 53, Matt Adams.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's only 1 for 10. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, left fielder, Marcell.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Adams gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Hot shot to third. Scooped up on the backhand. One there. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
That play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Lee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out and a runner on second base. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box now, number 3. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Shoots this one over to first, and that's through for a hit. Oh, but the feed to third is offline. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Now at the plate, Nate Walker. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Stepping into the box, number 11, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now to the plate, Travis Shaw, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Shaw is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path. Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
A ball and 2 strikes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. 1-1. The 1-1 misses off the plate. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Fastball in there, 3-2. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson.
He went deep in the contest last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with the bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
In now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Nope.
Ball 2 now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Granderson at second with 2 down. And there's the first strike. 2-1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in, Yadier Molina set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yadier Molina.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball 1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Here comes Yelich. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Pitcher, Clarity.
Standing in now, Jack Flaherty. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Two and 0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Three and 0 now. That one's in there. 3 and 1. And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes. And history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Here's Matt Adams now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. First and second now. 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hit sharply on the ground. Garcia gloves it. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that the side is retired. Cards leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Beautiful day for baseball here in the Midwest. Welcome back to Busch Stadium, home of the St. Louis Cardinals. Leading off the inning, Jimmy Nelson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jimmy Nelson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Number 3 over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. In now is Lorenzo Cain. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
The 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Stepping up now, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Comes set with the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Nero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
No balls and a strike to count. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher's standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as it's grounded sharply to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Brewers strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Garcia has it. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Lee.
Ready for another chance. Michael Lee. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Still 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Into the box now, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
Nope.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Changeup in for a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Striding in, Curtis Granderson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Nate Walker. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway.
Walker.
First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Into the box now, number 11. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. That's inside. 2-0. Two-0 count. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. Throw over to first, and he's back easily. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 8 games. Now we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First pitch on its way. Check swing called strike, 0-1.
I heard so many pitchers in my career in the dugout talk about you're only 1 pitch away from getting out of a nasty situation. This is perfect right here. A strikeout or a double play, and he can get right back in control of this inning.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. One run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base, find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way, and a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Digging in to try it again, Jack Flaherty. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Here's Matt Adams now. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Set. Here's the 2-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning they can't capitalize any further. Cards forced to settle for 1. We played 4 full. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. So digging in now, Stephen Vogt will start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So here now is the pitcher, Jimmy Nelson. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. The second for 1 on to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
Lee on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. None left for Milwaukee. They're down 2-0. Here's Marcell Ozuna. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. The 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Two and two to Marcell Ozuna.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1 home. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Scope moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 3.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, number 3. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Riding in once again, Nate Walker. And now following the 2-out double, he's got a chance to drive in a run here. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. And he misses again, 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit to short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 2-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In is Christian Yelich, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Now in the box, number 11. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Second baseman, number 11.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Pitch on the way. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Grounded to first. Aguilar has it, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 4, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
1-0 the count. Now it's 2-0, and through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
3-1 to him now. In there for a called strike. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Soft liner to the left side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Corey Knebel will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Corey Knebel.
In now, Harrison Bader. Ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. D-Rock.
2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster, so the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Digging in now, Jack Flaherty earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Bader leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Softly on a line to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Into the box, Matt Adams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Try again, 1-2. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. One and two, here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcel.
So striding forward now, Marcell Ozuna, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. Another good inning for the Cardinals as the usual sea of red love what they're seeing. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Hit hard to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Here's Jonathan Scope now.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Lee is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
In is Curtis Granderson.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Stephen Vogt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Vogt, a California-born ball player. He was a 12th round selection back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue.
Manny Pena will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 9, Manny Pena.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Ready on 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Shaw on second. Vogt on at first with 2 down. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 3 was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Number 3.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Popped him up. Vogt has a play. 1 out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Nate Walker.
Into the box, Nate Walker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
1 out, nobody on. Now another 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Number 11 waits on deck. Another full count pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Little dribbler up the first baseline. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The next 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In now, number 11. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier.
Stepping in, Yadier Molina. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. On the fists, and a jam shot to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cards leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, man. This lineup has had no answer to their opponent on the mound so far.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Standing in, Orlando Arcia. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Row. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Brewers go down quietly. They still find themselves down 6-0. Brent Suter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Harrison Bader. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Suter hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout.
Jed Jerko will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Jed Jerko.
Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Hot shot down the line, and this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. Bader rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just roots it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
Here's Matt Adams now, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Jerko leads off second with nobody out. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Drilled down the line. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And that misses 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Mm. 3-2. Marcell Ozuna waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Another full count offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Marcell.
Standing in, Marcell Ozuna, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
As a look, now the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The right fielder, number 8. Michael
Next to bat for St. Louis, Michael Lee. He's 1-for-4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. The 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And no one will get this one. And he Won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Missed with a slider. Men on third with 2 down. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run here in the early going as they push this lead up to 9 now.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt-high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box now, number 3. Fouled away. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 3 runs already home here. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 2-2. Turned on down the line. Well, this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
In now, Nate Walker, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Into the box, number 11. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. 2 down, runners at first and second. Two balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Yelich is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Brewers nothing. Jordan Hicks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. Cardinals are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1-1. Here it comes. Count is 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. So a full count now. Jonathan Scope waits on deck. Full count still. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Jonathan Scope. Fouled off. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The St. Louis Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Flaherty earns the win, his second. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
Our final lights for this afternoon. First, for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 9 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on deck. For the Brewers, no runs, 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 men on deck. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely.